We've been focused on use cases for several years now, real world applications, and for that to happen you need to focus on a variety of elements. So technology, obviously, but also academia. Let's look at what's coming down the pipeline, what's possible technologically, and therefore we can start to architect that into what we're evolving. And then we've got the policy side of things, the regulatory side of things, and the legal side of things. And last but absolutely not least, we've got stakeholder management and cultural change. And there's absolutely no way that proof of concepts and ideas can go into pilot, let alone scale, without looking at all of those. One that we've looked a lot at, and actually I presented on today, was counterfeit pharmaceuticals. So 1 million people die every year due to counterfeit pharmaceuticals, and these are entering the supply chain not just through illegal means, but legal means as well. So we need to look at what's the business model surrounding this and how can we change what's going on. And it needs to come back to looking at the processes of what's happening in supply chains and where is trust not being identified. So looking at this particular example, and we see identity as 3 different things. So that's one of individuals, of companies or entities, and then of an actual physical good. So if you can pinpoint accountability and responsibility, then that's all you really need to move from A to B in terms of manufacture to end consumption, be that in where malaria is rife or in Boots down the road here in London. So we can strip out a lot of what's happening in the middle of there. We need to work very hard to pinpoint why is this not moving faster, and it often comes down to incentivization and where are incentives not aligned about moving this forward. So let's look back at the pharmaceutical industry of why has it evolved this way and what are we trying to achieve now, and we need to start to strip a lot of that back. There's always the education and awareness and upskilling element. There's huge positives to distributed ledger and blockchain becoming more wide known. We see it on the front of the Economist and the FT, but with that comes a lot of knowledge that is not correct. So this is often about having that conversation and getting people upskilled in awareness around where can the value be added. Secondly, it's about individuals and humans taking this forward. People say, when is large scale adoption going to happen? Or well, it's when a big company decides to, spend some money and move forward with this. And the reality is it's actually individuals that push this forward. Individuals and governments, regulators, small companies and large companies. So it's the hope of finding that individual that will work with us to move forward to accelerate what's already going on.